11 o'clock news, which is coming up shortly. Stay tuned. It's time now for Peter Channel 11 o'clock news, and it's late Monday, July 4th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins, and I your 11 o'clock news, and well, most of you around the country celebrate the 4th of July in style with fireworks and all sorts of things. Down in Plymouth, Massachusetts, not far from here, something went wrong with the fireworks display in Plymouth, Massachusetts, in which my sidekick Robert Stevens attended, as that'll be our top story in the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news. In Plymouth, Massachusetts, a fire at the Plymouth fireworks display caused random injuries. That's our check. No injuries were reported. And cut this. Salvation short, according to reports. There is no word yet on injuries. Which, there are no injuries. In other news, this Juno's Pub Tributers arrival tonight fraught with peril. On hot-button social issues when gay marriage and gun control immigration, the Democratic Party has been transformed during Obama's 8-year run in office. A wave of suicide bombing in 3 Saudi Arabian cities over a 24-hour period, the attacks came to the heels of massive jihadi assaults in the Muslim world last week that have been tied to the ISIS. Analysts have been believed this stream. Donald Trump on Monday defended the tweet that was quoted as quick and ender drew a heat containing an image that appeared to originate among white supremacists online. More than a day after a suicide truck bomb ripped Baghdad, the families are still hoping that the rescuers still searching after rebel can locate the bodies of their loved ones. In Oklahoma City, their general manager Sam Presti said he had a pretty good indication that Kevin Durant was leading his team before Durant made his announcement about joining the Golden State Warriors. London, Nigel Farage announced Monday that he will step down as the leader of the UK Independence Party, saying he's done his bit to get Britain out of the European Union. Police in Rome Monday are investigating the death of a 19-year-old Wisconsin student as a murder. Hours after they found the body in the Tiber River, his family said. A suicide bomber is attacked at police posting center job of killing and stopping an injured police officer, according to a local police official. Conservative MPs will begin the process of choosing the next leader and UK Prime Minister when the first round of voting gets underway later. From fireworks soaring above the Washington Monument to hot dogs being downed in New York City, Frank Eden contest Americans are shy about celebrating the nation's birthday. A 32-year-old man is in a medically induced coma after recently suffered a medical arrest during an altercation with police in Anaheim, California, according to his family. And lawyer who said the incident was a case of police brutality. Tokyo Asian shares stepped back after 5 straight days of gains on Tuesday as investors took this Dr. rally driven by the hope that central banks would provide stimulus to offset a likely downturn triggered by Brexit. A quarter of recipients would take their benefits later they could do it over. A survey shows second guessing their social security choices. It could be a chance to own a ghost town in Nisukara. It includes a motel, cafe, gas station, and 2 homes. You can find this ghost town in the area known as Cabin Creek East of Byers along Highway 36. In other local news, in Franklin, a 47-year-old man suffered serious injuries when he fell out of a tree Sunday afternoon. The victim was taken to the medical helicopter to Rhode Island Hospital's Trauma Center, Providence Fire Department said. The accident was reported about 1:30 p.m. at 22 Tow Drive, a fire official said. Mansfield, one person was seriously injured in an accident involving a car hitting a utility pole around midnight on Sunday. North Attleboro, bright blue cloudless sky, more than 70 local veterans and their families gathered Monday for an inaugural veterans picnic organized by a local veterans department and held at the Hawkbuck area YMCA. Worcester, for the second year in a row, the reigning Miss Massachusetts from the Attleboro area. Attleboro, after the most contentious budget process in the years and deep cuts in the school and city budgets, the city council is backing the mayor in an effort to take a hard look at how personal costs, which make up roughly 80% of the city's spending, could be reined in. Mansfield Town Manager Bill Watts will be getting the raise ball and the possible evaluation from the Board of Selectmen. In other local news, and that's at Massachusetts, a fall on fire at the Quinn Brothers Iron Works on 230 Western Avenue, as it was a former mill building converted into a multi-unit apartment building. And in Oilers, Massachusetts, a rollover accident on the 3 block of High Street as there were injuries in the one-car rollover accident. 2014, MU69 played one in the first middle box in a solar system and made shed-line and planetary accreditation. NASA's Horizons is set to visit Isaac Cooper about October by 2019. Scientists have long been posed by most strange little moons, Phobos and Deimos, but perhaps a long-gone moon could help unravel mysteries that just new research. Thousands of us have a culinary knowledge what is labeling on sunscreens means that despite soaring skin cancer rates. Peter Chill News time, 11:05 p.m. on this late. Man, it's time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox overcame a 4-0 deficit in the bottom of the first inning on a rocky start by Rick Purcell, but he maintained his groove. Here's the Boston Red Sox launched their pre-game fireworks, but the Boston Pups fireworks spectacular as they launched a 12-run barrage as they defeat the Texas Rangers 12-5. Other Major League Baseball sports: San Diego Padres lead the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-3. Baltimore Orioles leading the Los Angeles Angels 5-4 to top of the fourth. Cleveland Indians leading the Detroit Tigers 2-1 in the bottom top of the fifth. Milwaukee Brewers blanked the Washington Nationals 1-0. Tampa Bay Rays over the Los Angeles Angels 4-2. Houston Astros and Seattle Mariners 2-1. Chicago White Sox for the New York Yankees 8-2. Oakland Athletics for the Minnesota Twins 3-1. Pittsburgh Pirates for the St. Louis Cardinals 4-2. Chicago Cubs for the Cincinnati Reds 10-4. San Francisco Giants over the Colorado Rockies 3-1. Philadelphia Phillies over the Atlanta Braves 8-2. New York Mets for the Miami Marlins 8-6. And then the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals 8-6-2. In MLS soccer scores in the 25th minute, LA Galaxy leading Vancouver 1-0. FC Dallas over Orlando Football Club 4-0. And Colorado Rapids Portland Timbers 0-0 tie. John Jones says Daniel Cormier wants to imagine they are all in infringement of the UFC, but it just ain't true. Guard Seth Curry has agreed to a 2-year, $6 million deal with the Dallas Mavericks, according to league sources, according to 25. The younger brother of the MVP, Steve Curry, would beat Dallas Cowboys exception. Peter Chill News time is 11:07 on this late Monday night, and it is time now for a Trevor report on this Monday night, 4th of July night. Let's start out in Boston, where Boston fireworks spectacular just got about 7 minutes from now, and let's take it around the hat shell where what is going on in the traffic and so far. Sword Drive is closed on both ends from the hatch shell all the way out to Science Park, but is slow go, very slow from Sword Drive from Mass Ave all the way out to the hatch shell, so expect a lot of delays. Commonwealth Avenue is slow on both ends from Mass Ave all the way out to the Boston Public Garden. Longfellow Drive, and the eastbound side of it's closed, but west side, bound side of it's slow. Memorial Drive is back up on both ends from the Longfellow Bridge all the way out to the Boston University Bridge. And the Mass Park in the eastbound side, little slow in the also about Torrent, Mass Park westbound side, little slow around Logan Airport. But otherwise, 3 on the northbound side, it is back to 44 in Plymouth all the way up in Marshfield. But Eastern Massachusetts highways on Lincoln Gate, but Route 6 on the westbound side, low slow just before Route 132 out in Hyannis. Mass Park interchange was at 395 in Auburn and Interstate 91 in Springfield, 291 in Springfield, a little slow. 91 on the southbound side, a little slow from 291 in Springfield to Route 57 in Agawam. Interstate 84 on the westbound side is backed up a little around Westford, but highways and byways in the park area. Then you can get down in New York City. Long Expressway westbound side is backed up from Hempstead all the way at the Manhattan 278 on the westbound side. It is backed up from Brooklyn all the way at the Staten Island. Belt Parkway on the eastbound side is backed up from Brooklyn all the way out to the JFK Airport on the eastbound and westbound sides. Westbound side is backed up all the way at the Hempstead. 95 on the southbound side is slow from New Rochelle and 95 on the southbound side, also to the bound stretch. 95 on the northbound side, also in Fort Lee, New Jersey, just before the George Washington Bridge. West Side Highway, a little slow around 95. FDR Drive is slow as the road closed on the FDR Drive due to the Macy's fireworks display, so expect some delays around near New City as same as goes out of Boston Pubs. Garden State Parkway in both ends is slow from Brick, New Jersey up to Edison, New Jersey. 195 on the eastbound side, slow between the Jersey Turnpike and the Garden State Parkway. Garden State Parkway is backed up from Toms River all the way to Atlantic City on both ends. Garden State Parkway in the northbound side, a little slow before Atlantic City. Atlantic City Expressway a little slow around the Garden State Parkway. 95 on the southbound side, a little slow downtown Philadelphia. 76 on both ends, a little slow from 676 to Route 95 downtown Philadelphia. Highways and byways of Baltimore looking good except on 695 on the southbound side. A little slow on 95 southbound with the Baltimore Tunnel downtown Baltimore. Baltimore Washington Parkway a little slow on Capitol Beltway in Largo. 95 on the northbound. 95 is looking good from Baltimore, Washington. 395 slow from Alexandria to the Washington D.C. 79 West Pettit Turnpike. It's looking good from Philly to Pittsburgh. 190 on the southbound side, also from Niagara Falls to Buffalo. Highways and byways of Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine not looking good. And the New York State Freeway on the southbound side, also in Kingston, New York. Alright, let's take a look at MBTA alerts. On the ferries, they are looking good. Subway, red lines pierced and model laser disabled train at Central because of the traffic coming from the Boston Pops concert, so take the T instead of driving home. If you're attending the Boston Pops fireworks spectacular, but the Kabir Rail looking good. Peter Chelusa, 11:11 on this late Monday night, and it is time now for a weather report, and it turned out to be a spectacular 4th of July with its outdraft days, but unfortunately we're going to crank up humidity on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so we're going to have some typical summertime heat on Wednesday. So for tonight, it's like this. Slight temperature showers after 3 a.m. Increased clouds about 63 degrees. Top about 6 miles. Precipitation is 20%. For Tuesday, temperature showers may have before 3 p.m. Most skies got about 80 degrees. Coming in east one 5 miles. Precipitation is 30%. New York amounts between the 10 40 inches possible. It's going to be the best chance for rain showers will be south of the Pike. For Tuesday, temperature back up to 1 a.m. west. Park got about 66 degrees live air wind. For Wednesday, we're going to crank up the heat. Sunny would have it at 94 degrees. West about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Wednesday night, most coast got about 68 degrees. South winds with about 5 miles an hour. Becoming common in the evening. For Thursday, temperature showers south maybe after 2 p.m. or 4 11 p.m. Most coast got about 88, about 69 degrees. Precipitation is 30%. Friday, punch mark for 8 west. Port test got 84 degrees. Friday night, temperature showers was after 11 p.m. Punch mark after 8, 5 a.m. west. Both skies got a little about 64 degrees. Precipitation is 40%. Saturday, temperature showers was punch mark before 7 a.m. west. Most skies got 82 degrees and precipitation is 40%. Saturday night, temperature showers was punch mark west. Most skies got about 63 degrees and precipitation is 40%. Sunday, punch mark west. Most skies got about 82 degrees. Saturday night, punch mark got 62 degrees and fur. Monday, the most skies got about 82 degrees. Good, not here it is. Fair skies at 69 degrees, humidity 1%, 21 above Celsius. And that is going to be it for the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news is late. Monday night, July 4th, 2016. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more report. Good night.